All right. So, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Assalamu alaikum, walaikum salam. So, sound check 1 2 3 1 2 3. Can you guys hear me clearly? All right. So, let's just get started today. Just 27th of February 2026, and we're just starting the live. So let's just started with the daily time frame. Daily just continuously. This is the third kind of just try to continuously pushing to the upside. You know what? It's like a very very strong psychological number of 5200. I just tried 2 3 times. It's like if it's just going to break above this high, this could be continuously pushing upside. But it just continuously rejecting from this area. Even yeah. So let's just break down the chart from daily time frame to let me just see this one. So daily I just need to remove these all things first. Here I go. So this daily candle just taking a high of this daily candle, and just need to flip from daily to h4. H4 you can see we just doing consolidation right now. It's a Friday as well, and look at this previous h4 just continuously dropping the volume. So is if this candle just going to break above this 5200 high, there's a very higher probability it will continuously keep pushing upside with the volume actually. So h4 just having this support area, just doing consolidation right now. So h4, how much range it is, it's just still a 400 pip range actually. So from jumping from h4 to h1, man, what is just going on here? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20. Wow, it's been 2 3 days. We're just doing continuously consolidation in this area. So very strong resistance area. I will consider it actually. Even I just give my trade a chance in this here. Let me just show you. So let me just zoom in right now. So with the current support area, this is the current support area I'm having right now. So jumping from M30 to M15, yeah, just was doing doing some kind of a consolidation, then broke below this low, and this was the clean traffic on the left hand side of 100 pips, just went almost 70 60 pips in your favor. Yeah, it was great actually. So just need to take this one. So where I just give my trade a second chance. Look at this one. So looking at the 50-minute time frame, I try to give my trade a chance here. Can I just quit it a week, break above this high, the previous candle just close in an impulse entry, executed a buy, but then there is no business of the candle to come back and break its own low. It's just come back, and I just close with a minor 25 pip stop loss. So then it's just continuously pushing downside. So I was just try to take a buy here as well, expecting volume will keep pushing upside, come back, hit my break even, try to take a buy here, come back, break even. So yeah, 3 times I just try to attempt this area. I didn't lose anything here actually, just a 25 pips with a small lot size. Look at this one, but still still I feel that if I just going to be get a single candle which going to be close above this strong psychological number of 5200, might be with a strong body, so there's a higher probability it will keep pushing upside. But for that, now I just need a candle should have to be closed in my favor. So this is the scenario I'm having. Breaking above this high, this makes sense to take a buy, and breaking below this low, why I'm just taking this current support area, because there's nothing clean on the left hand side. Look at the let me just readjust these things. Just look at the support area below this area. We just do not having any kind of clean traffic. See this one, it's just having a lot of rejection to the downside. So if we just wanted to continuously pushing to the downside, we just need a lot of volume which can continuously keep pushing downside, go through these all rejection on the left hand side. Rather than that, I will try to avoid to take sales here. Look at this one, man. So if market just went down, going to be create some kind of a strong support on a support area, so I will try to take my give my trade a chance to take a buy to retest this high. For that, I just need some kind of a confirmation candle, and buys only make sense till right now. If market just not going to be create some support nearby this area, then buys make sense. If I'm just like going to be get a candle above this current resistance area, and both ways, on a resistance and on a support, we just like need a lot of volume. Even on our resistance area, you can see we just like having a lot of rejections as well. Like look at this one, rejections, rejections, resistance. So again, if I just like wanted to take a buy with the confirmation candle, again I just like need a lot of volume to go through these old rejections. The same thing just like going to be implement somewhere here. So today I would say only volume will help me out to go through some structure actually. That makes sense. Yes, it's like a very 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 messy price action. Look at this one on the left hand side. Just like a mess going on there. And it's a Friday. It's not just like a end of the week, it's also end of the month as well. So anything could be happen. Anything could be happen. So yeah, let's see now. Just like waiting for the candle to be closed. Just a reminder that we have PPI today. PPI, it's just like later right in a NY actually. No need to worry about now. I already do sell impulse 51.92, 51.92. Yeah, it totally makes sense. Very nicely done, I would say. And looking at the 30-minute time frame, this 30-minute candle is like also close below the previous candle low. Next candle created a week. Smaller time frame, 50 minutes, just like created a structure, executed a sell. That totally makes sense. You have like clean traffic on the left hand side. Very nice. So in both scenario, I would like to take the current resistance and support area. A single confirmation candle with a strong volume, there's a probability it will keep going in that direction, but we just like need volume is like very important in this situation. So only volume will help me out to go through these all rejection on the left hand side, or these all rejection to the left hand side. And the second thing you can do, just like avoid today, I would say, let the market to create like clean structure to the downside, clean structure to the upside, then market let the market to create some kind of a retracement, give you confirmation candle, then give your trade a chance. If you just like not comfortable with the with the volume, like with the rejection on the left hand side, both ways you just like need to wait for the candle. Then if you just like going to be get some confirmation candle here or here, you're going to be face clean traffic on the left hand side. That would be a better plan as well. But let's see what's just like going to be coming up on the charts right now. It's just like doing consolidation. Might be we just like not gonna get anything during the London session actually. And also we are just like sitting with the Friday and end of the month as well. But as you mentioned that you will look for buy if price from form a support at 5180. Yeah, this one, because market just like rejected twice from this area, created a support, try to went up, come down, again created a support, went up. Now again if it's just like come down and create some kind of a strong support area, like a strong healthy body, so probability it can fill this range. And I'm just like waiting right now. This is a bounce one, this is a second bounce, so I'm expecting the third bounce. And after that, I will never going to be expect like a fourth bounce. Then might be it will create a retracement, just do some consolidation, break above the high, and we'll keep pushing upside. This is about if I'm just like going to be get a candle which just like break and close above 5200, like a psychological number. So there is a probability. Let's see, let's see, just like need to wait here. So in smart Raja concept, trend is like nothing, only wait for candles to close in our favor. That's it. We just like need to read the candles only. Actually, trend line just like is a subjective. I never say that it's just like not gonna work out for anyone. We just like offering you tools here. Like you can use those tools with any perspective with your own. Like if you just like wanted to go with a trend line, still you just like need a confirmation candle. Like if you just like wanted to take a buy, there should be a green candle should be close in your favor, so then you can go for the buy. Without having some kind of confirmation, you cannot take a buy or sell. So still confirmation just like always be there. So 30 minutes just like tap to support area, but this M15 candle just like close right on the support area. Look at this one, man. Now what you know? You know what I'm thinking about right now? The candle just like close right on the support area, and it just like don't have a bottom wick. Am I right? Let me just like check it out on the other brokerage house. So the candle just like don't have bottom wick. Is it? Is it 30 50 minute candle just like don't have a bottom wick? So yeah, if the candle is like going to be closed with no bottom wick, there is a probability like a 50% probability the next candle will continuously pushing to the downside. You just like need a lot of volume to go through the with the candle which is like having a 50% probability again, just like needed a volume there. Rather than that, might be it will come down, and if you start rejecting from this area, it might keep pushing upside. So I took sell but close in lows due to price not moving how I expected was stuck on 50-minute support. Any feedback? Let me include this one. Okay, so trade enter at 1 trade close full at due to price not moving like I thought. Yeah, it's like very important if you just like executing a trade. So it's important for you to like price should have to be go in your favor like quickly. It should be go sap in your favor actually. If you just like stop somewhere and you just like getting scared, so why not to close 50% position? Why you just like closing the 100%? If you just like drop the volume and if you just like making you comfortable, so you can close 50%. I think so. Due to price more moving like I close one contract price trace more than 50% of can. Okay, so yeah, you just like need to close 50%. Just like believe your structure, so there's a probability because even still 30 minutes just like close below the previous candle low, so probability should be high. It's just like rejecting from the psychological number of 5200, so break below this low, it makes sense. So if you just like getting scared, close 90%, close 50%, but always be a part of your trade actually, of your plan actually. So wow, the candle just like close right on a support area. 15 minutes just like don't have a bottom wick. So I'm no, I don't know why, but I'm feeling if you're just like continuously pushing downside and start flipping upside again, break its opening price, I think it could be a good buy because this candle should have no business to come back and break its own opening price. This candle should not have any kind of business to come back and break its opening price. Okay, so where is my YouTube gone? Sir, do you think it was good impulse sell on M15? Which one? This one? Yeah, this makes sense. Making the combination with a 30 minute and a 50 minute, it totally makes sense. So in selling, I'm secure 73 pips. Very nice, very nice. Sir, will not be big fill when break below support area. Which this one? This one? No, just like already moved a lot. Don't go for the sells here right now where the previous candle just like don't have a bottom wick. It could be risky one now, just like rejecting from this area. You know what? Just like rejecting from this area. So let's see. Looks like Cash Bro changed the table setup and camera angle. What? Really? How? No, it's just like in the same shape. Nothing just like changed. Everything just like same as it is. So in Pakistan, war news real? Yeah, it's real. Let's see. So check chart. Which chart? It does have a bottom wick. It's little to no wick actually. It's just like having little to no wick. It's just like waiting right now. We are at 1 hour support. We have possible rejection. Let's see if we can reject from this area and break its opening price. So we'll continuously pushing upside. We'll see. Right now, just like showing a bearish pressure right now. I can't see any kind of confirmation. Only one confirmation I'm having right now for if I just like wanted to take a buy this, can I just like have little to no wick. So if I just like start flipping and breaking its own price, stop loss could be somewhere here. So probability, again the probability. स्टॉप लॉस कितने पिप्स ऊपर रखना चाहिए अबव और लो ऑफ द कैंडल पर कई बार मार्केट लिक्विडिटी हंट करती और यार मार्केट कोई लिक्विडिटी हंट नहीं करती। ये सिर्फ सोचने की बात है। ऐसा कुछ नहीं होता, उनको कोई लेना देना नहीं है आपके स्टॉप लॉसेस वगैरह से। वो या यू कैन से दैट के जो लिक्विडिटी ग्रैब को कहते हैं, हंट उंट वाला चक्कर कोई नहीं होता। बस वो वीक बनाती है या आपको कंफर्मेशन देती है और फिर आपकी डायरेक्शन में जाती है। तो स्टॉप लॉस जो है वो डिफरेंट होता है कैंडल साइज की बेस पे। अगर बड़ा स्टॉप लॉस मिल रहा है तो अपना लोड साइज छोटा कर लो। सो यू नो व्हाट, आई जस्ट लाइक वांटेड टू गिव माय ट्रेड अ चांस हियर एक्चुअली। व्हाई नॉट टू गो विद 0.05 with small load size. Playing with the fire right now. So expecting that the previous candle just like don't have a bottom wick. So depending on that confirmation, I will see if it could continuously pushing upside. Okay, let's see. So there is no business of this current candle to come back and break its own. Should be keep pushing upside. Yeah, the candle just like don't have a bottom wick. So I'm expecting 50% probability here. Let's see. It should have no business to come back. So I'm just like playing with the fire to be honest, because candle just like still open, did not close yet. But I just like executed a buy due to the previous candle having little to no wick and the way just like rejecting. So there's no business of this candle to break its own low or somewhere here. Yeah, but that's why I just like use a low risk here. Low risk, it's means something risky I'm attempting. It's a Friday, don't be fry on a Friday. If it holds below that line, will that be a confirmation for sells? Not yet. Sells doesn't make sense because just like already moved a lot. Just like moved a lot. Look at this one, move like 200 pips here, man. It's just like moved 200 pips. There's 7 minutes left for this candle to be closed. I'm like looking at this one. Wow. Again, it's like coming down. If it just like come down nearby here, I'm just like gonna close it. Yeah, doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. It should not be react like that. It should be keep pushing upside. It should be keep pushing upside. So I will be waiting for this candle to close, then wait for the next candle to wick down and break the previous candle high. That totally makes sense. Yes. I'm just like playing with the very tiny risk here. Look at this one. What I'm just like gonna lose, just like a $25, nothing else. Just wanted to play with this one, with a small risk to test it out. Actually, don't execute with this kind of trades. Actually, I'm just like testing it out to be honest. If it was the proper structure, so why not to I'm going with the full risk? So I'm expecting that the so just like try to do some kind of educational thing that can it just like close with no bottom wick, so what it could do. Yeah, pushing upside again in my favor right now. It's great. Great, 24, 25 pips right now running in my favor. Yes. Wow, 30 pips. Very nice. 30 pips is like really nice. 30 pips. Let me just like bring my stop loss at break even now. So I'm not gonna lose anything. We'll see if it could continuously pushing up. But right now, if someone just like took this trade even with a small lot size, you can secure some position here. Like 30 pips is just like was in your favor. So it's some kind of a risky thing. So that's why I think so. It will be better to keep it somewhere here. Yeah, man, it's just like coming back now. Oh, I'm out. Out with the break even. Out with the break even. Out with the break even. But still, I'm having idea that it will keep pushing upside. Still open, and there's why I just like place my stop loss at break even. Number one, it just like went in my favor 30 pips. Number two, there was just like 4 minutes left for the candle to be closed. Just 4 minutes left for the candle to be closed. So the way just like pushing upside, I was expecting there's no business of this candle to come back. It's on my entry point. There's no business of this current candle to come back to my entry point. Should be keep pushing upside. That's why just like bring my stop loss at break even. If there was some time like for the candle to be closed, then might be I'm just like keeping my stop loss remain same. But right now, as it just like went almost like 30 pips in my favor, so I just have to be manage the risk there. So wow, man, I think so. It will keep pushing upside. If it's just like going to be close with a strong support area. Just join. Can you explain trade reason? The candle just like don't have a bottom wick 50% probability, so that's why that was the only reason. But still, I just like get out on a break even actually. So it's a second or third break even. I would say I'm just like look here, look at this one, break even, break even, break even. Today is a day of a break even for me. Okay, so I just came by and you took buy already. How come? Actually, the candle just like don't have a bottom wick. The weight just like rejected, break its opening price. Expected volume should continuously pushing upside. The previous candle closed right on a support area. This candle just like right now jumping upside and downside, showing a volatility in it. So was not comfortable now. The weight just like because the weight just like pushing to the upside and went 30 pips in my favor. No business of this candle to come back to my entry point. Should not be wrecked like that. So it's a sign of volatility right now I'm having. So just like need to get out at a break even, and there was just like few minutes left for the candle to be closed. Okay, look at this one in the last minute. What happened in the last minute? Anything could be happen in the last minute. Don't try to play with the last minutes actually. Mm. So wow, there is nothing for me. Cash after 30 pips stop loss should bring on break even every time. Most of the time, like market, if market just like went, if you just like having clean traffic, tradable range, volume time, each and everything just like align with each other, and market just like went 30, 40, 50 pips in your favor, and you are just like have a plan to bring your stop loss at break even, totally makes sense. Because then I think so candle should not have any business to come back actually. If it's just like coming back and hitting your stop loss, there's your break even, there's a probability it could hit your stop loss as well. So yeah, But sometime if you are having some kind of a plan to hold with your trade and market just like went like 30 40 pips in your favor, why not to close 50% with the same stop loss? So then again it could be like become like a break even stage for you. So look at this one, 30 minute just like close below the support area, this support area, but just like already moved almost like 200 pips in this situation. So I can't take any kind of sell still here, just like need to readjust the zones. The next support area. Okay, the next support area here. So taking a sell here on a fourth candle, fourth bearish candle, it doesn't make sense to me. Let's see if it could continuously pushing downside, create some support, create some resistance, give me some confirmation candle so I can give my trade a chance for the sells. So yeah, it's just like broke this strong support area actually. Like look at this one, how many time market just like rejecting from this area. This can just like close below this support. Man, oh man, just like keep pushing downside. Strong psychological number, very strong. So if it just like keep going to the downside, keep breaking these rejections on the left hand side, I will let it do. I will let it do what I will do. I will wait for the candle to create some kind of a support wherever just like going to be stop. Then I will wait for the candle to retrace. Then I will wait for the candle to give me some kind of a confirmation candle. And after getting the confirmation candle, if I'm just like sitting with the volume time, I would like to have a clean traffic on the left hand side, tradable range. So here I'm just like gonna give my trade a chance to retest the low, because I can see right now the session trend just like clearly showing a bearish momentum in it. So session trend is just like in a bearish mode right now. Higher time frame like 4 hour and 1 hour showing consolidation. Is it wise to trade at 5 minute? No, 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 no. Don't ever think about a 5 minute time frame. It's like having very, very, very less probability, like a less confirmation than the 15 minute or 30 minute time frame. After 30, okay, so one to one with risk management, lose less is best or need one to risk management, like a one to one ratio. It's just like a subjective because once market just like start going against you, you just like not gonna lose the complete position there. Like let me show you. Like here, where it's just like on, like here. Look at this one. I executed a buy. Stop loss should be somewhere here. So if it's just like break above this high, there's no business of this candle to come back and break its own low. If it's just like coming back to break its own low, so there's a probability it could continuously pushing to the downside the way it just like did. So I just like manage the risk. I just like did not lose the complete stop loss there. I didn't lose the complete money. So risk management just like a subject. It's good thing, but it's just like a subjective for me. So if I'm just like managing the risk, so risk management just like get out from the windows. Even if I'm just like managing the risk in the profits as well, like 50% close, 90% close partially. So risk management just like get out from the window as well. So it's like a subjective good, but I would say how many times you just like going to be get 1 or 1 something like that, 1 or 2, 1 or 3 something like that. So yeah, just like I would say, rather focusing on like a one to one, try to focusing on risk management. Get a proper grip on risk management, then you're just like not going to be worried about this 1 or 1, 1, 2, 1, 3 something like that. You just like going to be get some kind of opportunity. You will see something on the chart like a good opportunity. You will execute and you will exit in the same way. So just like keep your things in a simple way. Like even this current trade here, this was my stop loss, and I was expecting candle will keep pushing upside, and it just like went 30 pips in my favor, and then come back to my entry. I closed the trade. So where the risk reward just like gone now? I just like read the candles. Simple. I secure my money and didn't lose this stop loss actually. See this one? Understood, buddy? Understood. Okay. Let's see. Just like waiting right now. So if I enter on 30 minute and 50 minute against me, then close 50%, it's good for me. They just like go with the risk management channel. You just like having a proper risk management, like videos with you, like in a hope, just like go through that risk management with the different scenarios, with a different structure, and then just like get grip on it. That's all you just like need. So there was a chance of selling before pre-London, right? There was a chance. It was a chance. You just like if you wanted to take a sell, here the candle is like broke below this low. You are having this clean traffic on the left hand side of a 100 pip range. Looking at the 30-minute time frame, candle just like close and broke and closed below the previous candle low. Next candle created a wick. Looking at 50-minute, 30-minute, this makes sense. Having clean traffic, it is like fill this range. That was a good price to take a sell. Taking a sell here, 100% like a risky one. It's 100% risky. If you were on a chart, where you take the sell? Here, somewhere here, here. I took a sell, try to take a sell here on a 30-minute, like on a 30-minute. I would like to wait for the candle to be break this low. And if it's just like not trying to go in my favor and start pushing upside, I will try to close my 50% position and leave the rest. Oh man. So psychologic psychology level and number means, please explains. Oh, like a round figure, 5200, 5100, and 5000, something like that. That those numbers, that the round figure numbers is like called as a psychological number, because mostly I have just like seen with my experience that market just like show some kind of a high impact on that area. Like if it's just like going to break below or break above that area, there's a probability market will showing a strong bullish momentum or bearish momentum in it. And if you just like reject from that area and give some kind of a confirmation, there's a probability it will just like again going to be give some kind of good potential. And like look at this one, it's example market just like rejected from where, from a psychological number of 5200. See this one, then the candle just like close below the previous candle low as well. Now look at this one, it's just like created as opportunity for you. Clean traffic, psychological number, rejection, confirmation candle. If I just like was on a chart, I will definitely take a sell here. I would just woke up late today actually and was doing some work. Then I just like look at the chart, try to give my trade a chance for the buy. It didn't work out on a 50-minute time frame, manage the risk. Then I just like didn't look at the chart, and then I just like open the chart during the live stream now. So it was an opportunity rejected from a psychological number. So again, you know what? Again, if a market is like going to break above this psychological number as well, like somehow like this, so this is also going to be have like a higher probability to keep pushing up upside. Because looking at the right now fundamental condition, everything is like showing a bullish momentum. Wow, looking at the market at GI right now, let me see this one. Oh, my country just like on market at GI right now. So due to war in Pakistan, between Afghanistan and Pakistan, both safe. I don't think so. War between Pakistan and Afghanistan having any kind of impact on gold. The both countries just like don't have money with them. But if Trump just like going to be jump into this war and going to be support Pakistan, and he just like going to be tweet about that, we just like gonna offering or gonna provide like weapons to the Pakistan. We are standing with the Pakistan, so that will be the day when Pakistan just like gonna fucked up, to be honest. It will be the starting of the fuck up about Pakistan if Trump just like going to be give any kind of a statement and try to push Pakistan to keep fighting with Afghanistan. Oh man, I would say I'm just like going to be face like bad days then. So, but right now I don't think so. Any kind of impact gonna be happen on a gold actually. But still, they just like showing that the war between Pakistan and Afghanistan just like started. It's a war threat. Hmm. So Pakistan finally on a market at JI. Let's see. I hope it's just like not gonna be happen. Like they should not be war with anyone. Both countries just like not like standing up even on their own feet. And in this situation, if they're just like planning to go with a war, oh man, it's not a good thing going to be happen actually. So there was just like more than 100 people just like watching on a YouTube, and I'm just like having 20 likes. Very nice for to getting like a free education. Don't even hit the like button. Okay, let's see. I can do something with you guys. Unless you just like going not going to be hit this 50 likes, I can continuously playing ads on your live stream. Let me just like do this thing. I can click on a insert ad. Here you go. Now you just like need to watch ad. Suddenly, quickly just like jump from 20 to 30 likes. Okay, 35 likes. Very nice. I need at least 50 likes. So in a 10 seconds, if I'm just like not going to be get like a 50 likes, I'm again going to be insert a ad. So you will just like keep watching the ads now. What do you think about GJ? Do we have a buy trade? Let me see. GJ. 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 Oh, wow. Let me see on the daily time frame. Started with the daily time frame. This is the resistance we were just like having right now. And market just like pushing down. So need to jump from daily to H4. On the H4, I can see we're just like having this resistance area. And this is the support we are having. Need to jump from H4 to H1. This is the resistance, and this one the support I'm having right now. So it's like very simple right now. Or you just like need to wait for the candle to break up of this high. So this is a wow 70 pip range you are having on the left hand side with the clean traffic. Looking at 30-minute time frame, but I think so H1 just like when market just like start doing some kind of a consolidation. So looking at a higher time frame, it makes sense. So 30-minute even just like breaking above this high. This is the range of 40 pips you are having on the left hand side for the buys, the buys perspective. Or if there's like a volume, it could test this high. And the same way, if market going to break below this low, this is a beautiful clean traffic as well, like a 90 pip range you are having on the left hand side. So all you just is like need to wait and try to avoid this range actually. Just like try to avoid this range. Yes, this makes sense. It's a 60 pip range, so wait for the structure to be formed right on the resistance area or right on the support. Then break and close below the support. Beautiful sells for to the downside, clean traffic, and buys also makes sense. But I think so sells are more comfortable because below this area it's like a clean one single candle. So higher probability you can grab some chunks here. Here still you just like need a volume, but if you just like having a plan to grab 15-20 pips, so that makes sense to take a buy here. It's a simple analysis on a pound yen today actually. Okay, wow, 47 likes, just like 3 likes left there. Wow, 50 minutes just like created a support now. The 50-minute candle just like now created a support, and there is just like 15 minutes left for this candle to be closed, and 15 minutes left for the opening of London as well. Am I right? There's like a 50 minutes left for the London to be actually London to be open. So this current 50-minute candle we just like started right now. I think so. This candle will gonna show some kind of direction in it. If it's just like going to be break and close below the support area, and next candle created can break the low of the previous candles. So depending on the volume, there's a probability it could continuously pushing to a downside. And if it's just like going to be closed in a bullish form, and the next candle creator we can break above the second candle high, that is also gonna be some kind of a like a good structure to take a buy as well. So this current 15 minutes like very important to see how it's just like going to be closed now. Okay, so if this candle close and new candle creates bottom wick and close above previous wick can enter, but wait, this one here, no, 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 don't try to take a buy here. This is like a 50 minutes left for the opening of London. Wait for the candle to be closed now. This next 50-minute candle will just like might be gonna show you some kind of traction, because now just like created a support area. You just like go to your support area here now. So the next kind of going to be creator, we can break this low. So depending on the volume, if you're just like going to break below this low, if you're just like going to be close below this support area, so there's a probability gonna continuously pushing downside somewhere in 5160 or 5150, something like that. And if this candle is just like going to be closed in a bullish form, and this candle create a way can break above the previous candle high like a second candle high, so there's a probability it will keep pushing upside. Let's see, just need to wait. Let's see which structure just like going to be print there. Again, it's the end of the month, end of the week. If you are just like already standing in profits for the whole week, don't try to ruin your week. Keep it with you. It's getting bored now. Actually, you know what? So, analysis on BTC. I never traded on BTC, but let's see. I don't trade BTC actually. BTC is just like doing consolidation right now. On a daily time frame, I still believe that it will be one more leg pull down actually. Might be towards like 550,000, something like that. Just like doing consolidation. So looking at H4 time frame right now, having a resistance area above this area, it's just like rejecting it twice with a long rejection. We look at this one. Look at this one. So probability it will keep pushing downside. But looking at H1 just like doing consolidation. Nothing on H1 as well. I'm 30 now. I think so. Break below this low, because above below this area, let me see, it's just like don't have any kind of clean traffic on a tradable range, I would say. Is it countable as a 30 pips? I don't know, but I think so. Below this area, if I'm just not going to be get a confirmation candle, this is like a clean traffic on the left hand side. This makes sense. Sells only makes sense. Buy is having no clean traffic on the left hand side. There is like no clean traffic on the left hand side. Just like doing consolidation above this area, lot of rejection, a lot of resistance area. But if I just like going to be close below this support area, this makes sense. Clean traffic on the left hand side, and I think so. It's like a pretty much 100 pip range. Am I right? Is it considered as a 100 pip range? So this makes sense. So sorry to ask again, same on JJ. Please check again. Do we consider it impulse entry on 15-minute time frame, second half of a candle? Just like don't go with a 15-minute on a JJ. Just like stick with a 30-minute time frame. If 30 minutes just like giving you some kind of a confirmation, then you can give your trade a chance. But still, you can see the previous 30-minute candle just like having no wick on the top. So it's like a 50-50% candle. The next candle will keep pushing upside. It could be reject from this area and will keep pushing to the downside. It's a risky one. DJ just like a very messy price action. So wait for this candle to be closed actually. And again, if you just like going to be get some kind of a strong resistance, a candle bearish form on a resistance area, there is also probability it will retest this low. So yeah, so just like keep your things simple. So in future when gold break their high, now what's the psychological number for buy trade in past? Raja says every 5 point is over level, but I am confused now. It's mean like whenever gold just like going to break its all-time high, and you just like don't have any kind of data on the left hand side, that was the first time market just like reached to that level, and it's breaking just like its all-time high. So market just like always move with $5 increment. With our experience, mostly just like move with a $5 increment means suppose if it's just like standing it with 51.80, it will be tapped towards 51.85. If it's just like going to break 51.85, it's just like going to be tapped towards like 51.90. So it will just like move with a $5 increment, and it doesn't mean that it will always go in a $5 increment, but you can grab like a $3 or $4 or $2, like 25 30 pips out of this range actually of $5 increment. This is what does he means. I think so, it's like understandable now. I'm just like losing my voice having a fast. Okay, just like waiting right now. How to learn from mistake? Just make notes on it and don't try to repeat it again. Mm. Guys favorite line is, you know what, yeah. So when I'm just like going to be say this, this mean there's some kind of a knowledgeable thing just like coming out from my mouth. So general your trace bro and study it. Yeah, exactly. Drove just like giving you the like the experience thing actually. Journeying your trade or making notes on it, it's like a same thing. Okay man, just like waiting right now. There's 6 minutes left for this candle to be closed. So I think so. You know what? If this candle just like going to be closed, I would like to see this candle to close below this current support area. So that makes sense for me to take a sell actually. I need a closure below this candle low. But if it's just like going to be closed in a bearish form somewhere here, like I'm just like going to be get some kind of a resistance, and then the market just like close here and then market break and close above this current resistance high. So again, I'm just like going to take the buy there as a counter trade structure. But still this candle just like open, so it's just like a vision I'm having with myself. So waiting for this candle to be closed. I'm just like waiting for this candle to be closed. There's 6 minutes left for this candle to be closed. Just 6 minutes left. Okay. So yesterday market hit my 1 TP and 3 SL. Wow, you just like took 4 trades. What you was just like doing there after getting 1 TP and 1 SL, you should have to be close the chart. Analysis on GPP AUD. I don't have that pair right now with me. Hmm. What a messy price action just like going on right now. It's been like a long time. We just like consolidation, doing consolidation in this area. Wow, look at this one. What a messy price action. Nothing, nothing. I think so. It would be better to call it a week or call it a day. Price makes sense somewhere here. That's it. Because the way just like consolidating from many days, if it's just like going to be give some kind of a close candle or a strong bias perspective, very high probability it's just like gonna be move wild because it's just like consolidating from a long time. Wow. So this second candle is just like going to be closed in a bullish form if, and the next candle going to be created, we can break above this high. So buys make sense. So buy limit I use. Let me see. Why just like using a buy limit or sell limit? Don't use that. I'll try to go with like a manual execution. Why just like wanted to set this buy limit here? Always go with a man. Try to like go with a like a manual execution because once sometime what happened market is like breaking some certain level but it is like not having any kind of confirmation there yet, might be there some kind of few minutes left for the candle to be closed and you just like need to wait for the candle to be closed, might be just like retrace more than 50% of the previous candle. So don't go with a buy limit or sell. Buy limit or sell limit means you just like try to predicting the market that if market will come to this level it will start rejecting from this area, will continuously going in your favor. So don't try to predict the market. You are not a market maker and don't have any kind of relation with Mr. Trump or World Bank or anything else like hedge funds. So yeah, that's why you just like hit with 1 TP and 3 SLs. So 2 minutes left for this candle to be closed, and looking at 30-minute time frame, it's just like going to be closed with the small body right now. Mm, just like 2 minutes left. For sales, you know what? For sales, I would like to see a candle should have to be create a wick and should be close somehow like this. And then next candle with a volume of London session, expecting to keep pushing to the downside to fill this wick on the left hand side. This is what I'm expecting, but it just like did not printed anything yet right like that. Even it's just like going to be closed within these rejections on the left hand side. These all are like a rejection area. Still 1 minute left for this candle to be closed. Might be in this last minute it's just like going to be closed somehow like that. So I can give my trade a chance there in the last minute. Few seconds left. Looking at 30-minute candle just like going to be closed with a small body. 50-minute just like should have to be come down a little more. Yes, it's making sense now. It's just like creating a resistance and breaking this support area. Let's see. Even on a 30-minute time frame, the candle is like about to be closed with small body. If it's just like going to be closed with a small body, and if there's like a volume and next can create a wick and break below this low, I think so. It's an impulse entry in trend. It's kind of impulse entry in trend. So it's just like about to be closed, and here we go. It's just like closed. It is like close now. 50 minutes is like close, but have no bottom wick. Again, 50% probability. Now this is what I'm having right now. I'm having resistance here. If this candle is just like creating a wick, after it's just like creating a long wick and breaking its own low, I'm just like gonna give my trade a chance by placing stop loss somewhere. It's like a $850. I'm just like going to be put on a stake. If I just like lose this trade, then I'm just like gonna end this week, this month, and that's all. Let's see, the candle just like don't have a bottom wick, so there's no business of this candle after retracing this much, so it break this low. I have seen this structure already. I have seen it before. Like if it's just like going to respect this high and break this low, there's a higher probability depending on the volume it could keep pushing to the downside. But if it's just like going to be break and close above this resistance area high, so here you go, we are having this new resistance area here, this one. Wow, just like keep pushing upside right now. This is the new resistance, and I'm not going to be worried about this rejection then. If it's just like going to be get a long wick and break its own opening price, because the candle just like don't have a bottom wick, so this candle should have no business to break this low and no business to come down actually. 50% probability, but I have seen this before. If it's just like going to break below this low, it's just like going to be break below the 30-minute low, which is like close with a small body. So yeah, just let's see if there's like a volume, and if it's just like, you know what, how I can recognize the volume in this situation, like a probability, like a chance that I'm going to be get like a volume there. If this kind of going to break below this low, simple. How much I'm gonna lose on this trade? Let me see this one with the 0.10 $60. $60. So I will just like done with the 2% actually today after losing this trade. So let's see, we are entering into opening of London session right now, and this candle should have to be create a wick, respect the previous candle high, and breaking below this low, I think it will be a spike to the downside. Let's see. Okay, so just like waiting right now, waiting. If it just like could not break the low, it's mean market just like drop the volume. It's just like respecting this situation, then the market just like respecting this situation where it's just like don't have a bottom wick. Yeah, so we just like need to read the candles here. At the same time, if it's just like going to break above this high or going to break and close above this resistance area, so we will just like continuously pushing upside. That is the another scenario. As far as long we just like respecting this wicks and we'll keep pushing downside and break the low, it makes sense. And if it's just like going to break above this high, close above this resistance area, so here you go for the buys. So sell perspective, sell buys only makes sense if it just like could sustain these rejections, this current previous candle high. Yeah, I just like attempt this trade before. You know what? That was like opening of NY session and market just like went in my favor. I was just like in a sell already and market closed with no bottom wick. I closed my 50% position there. Then I saw that can I just like retrace this much. How is just like retracing right now, but did not break above the previous candle high. And then it start flipping from that area, break the low. It was the opening of session, and then it just like shoot continuously pushing to the downside. This is what I have just like already seen during the NY session. I don't know just like gonna work out here or not, but right now it's just like almost taking like a lot of time. That time I remember just like doing like breaking the low like a sap, like went up quickly and then went down quickly, break the low quickly and keep pushing downside. But it's just like stop now. So if this 50-minute candle going to be close above this current resistance area, so this is a buy opportunity again. Then it will become like a counter trade structure. Sir, I have a question. You don't need to write down that I have a question. Just like write it down. Just like I'm just like doing stream for your questions actually. But the question should not be a dumb question. Just be aware of that. Okay. The question should have some common sense. So there is like 25 minutes left for the Juma prayer here as well. So I will see if this 50 minutes is just like going to be give some kind of a confirmation candle to give my trade a chance. If it is like going to be close within the range, so I'm just like gonna end the stream. If it's just like going to break and close above this resistance area high and it's gonna create a weekend break above this high, I will try to take a buy. If it's just like going to break this low, I'm just like going to take a sell. Simple. So just like gonna wait for this 50-minute candle. So as far as long it will respect this high, it could be continuously pushing downside. Okay, we just like pushing to the downside, which is just like rejecting, trying to push to the downside. Let's see. Someone just like already in sell. Wow, Jeremy, I would say wish you best of luck. Then it should be continuously pushing downside and break its low. That totally makes sense. From where you just like took a sell actually. Wow. I'm sell 5180, 5180. Oh man, you just like took a sell here. Am I right? Risky one, buddy. I hope and I just like wish you good luck because the candle just like don't have a bottom wick. This candle should have to be break this low if you want this candle to go in your favor. And in any condition, if you just like going to break above this high, I would recommend you to close your position. Okay, so no risk, no return. Okay, all the best. Can you explain me which rules are you follow to pass funded account? So I just like mostly I just like never take like more than 1% or 2% while I'm just like passing the phases. And before when I just like started the funded account phase one, I try to go with low lot sizes and try to make like 2-3% profit on the phase one or phase two. And once I just like standing in 3% profit, 4% profit, then I will try to go with a high lot size or just like go with a high risk like with a 2% or 3% might be mostly on Thursday and a Wednesday actually. On a Wednesday and a Thursday, if I'm just like got some kind of a strong volume there, then I will try to wait for proper structure to be formed. So depending on the volume, I'm just like try to go with a higher risk and try to hold with that trade actually. So mostly this rule will can pass your phases unless if you just like having a clean traffic. And for that you just like need to have enough patience with yourself to wait for good market structures, good volumes, these all things. So now 5 minutes left for this 15-minute candle to be closed. In this 5 minute, if this candle just like going to be closed within the range, so I can't do anything about it, then I just like can't do anything about it. Then it will be start doing consolidation. So just like 4 minutes left. So now no, there's like no concept now to break below this low and will continuously pushing down. So now I'm just like not gonna execute. It's just like 3 minutes left for the scanner to be closed, and we'll see how the scanner is like going to be closed now. So expect of taking sell. I would like to wait for the candle to break and close above this high, so I can go for the buys. The way market just like having like a few minutes left for the candle to be closed, just like waiting. Just waiting, and there's like more than 130 people just like watching on our YouTube, and I'm just like having 54 likes. You guys deserve a ad. Watch this ad. Train. They don't even hitting the like button on the stream actually. Getting a free education. They deserve a ad actually. So just like 2 minutes left for this candle to be closed. Just like 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left for this candle to be closed. Within 2 minutes, 1 minute, anything could be happen. Anything could be happen. So waiting. I'm just like waiting. If it's just like going to be closed within this range, so I'm just like gonna end the stream because right after 15 minutes, it's a Friday. Just like need to go for a it's a first or it's a second. It's a second Juma, I think so. It's a second Juma of Ramadan. So just like need to offer my Juma prayer. Mm. So we'll see. 2 minutes left for this candle to be closed. The candle just like don't have a bottom wick. If it's just like going to be close above this current resistance area, above this area somewhere here, so there's a probability it could continuously pushing upside. And I'm just like only having this scenario right now to take a buy. Now sells, no way, not yet. Sells only makes sense if I'm just like going to be get a candle which is like having a strong momentum in it and show me some kind of a confirmation candle like that to take a sell. So just like 1 minute left, almost like 1 minute left for this 50-minute candle to be closed. 30 minutes still open. H1 still open. M15 just like don't have a bottom wick, still open. I think so. I should just like call it a day. Let me see for this month on this small account what I have made. Okay, current month situation. Can I see the current month situation right now? So I just like happy with this $1,750 I think so, just like more than enough to grab like 35 to 40%, 35% I think so. It's like a 35% of our capital. So it's I think so just like more than enough to go and close your month with a 35% profit. Okay, so look at this one, the 50-minute candle just like close within the range. So it's mean now it's just like start doing the consolidation. So once the market just like start doing consolidation, what does this mean? This mean that there's no trend going on right now. It just like start doing consolidation. There's like no trend going on now. If it's just like going to be get a candle which is like going to be close above this resistance area, you can go for the buys. And if a candle is like going to be close below the support area, you can go for the sells. So this is something where you just like need a breakout structure with a confirmation candle. That's it. So nothing on for me on the table right now. We'll see. I think so might be NY or NYC will bring something on the table. So I'm just like calling it a session and just like heading off and just like closing the stream. We'll see you guys on Monday, and be safe. If you're just like already standing in profit, just like keep that profit with yourself. Don't lose your weekly or monthly profit. Today it's a Monday, it's a sorry, it's a Friday. And also it's just like not only the ending of the week, it's also ending of the month as well. So just like be cautious about this one. Stay tuned, stay blessed, I would say. We'll see you guys on tomorrow. Take care and bye bye. Take care, bye bye. See you on Monday.